Welcome to Abstractly African. We are an evolving creative ecosystem where Black creatives gather. I am Danyealah Ayomide. I am a visual storyteller and community cultivator. I founded Abstractly African after a career in architectural design. This is a space for visual storytelling that is culturally rooted, impactful one-on-one and group coaching that helps Black creatives cross roads and personal blockages with loving care, compassion, and motivation. I also am happy to share that Abstractly African is a community building resource. I spent my time in architecture in the office and outside of the office advocating for people and places. I advocated for housing justice in Miami, Florida, and worked alongside nonprofit groups in order to make sure that community needs were ultimately represented. So, with Abstractly African, even though I'm not working in the built environment, the two-dimensional space is extremely transformative for me and filled with a lot of potential. Here we create visual stories that are inspired by the Pan-African spirit. We use color. You'll see that a lot of our graphics center the color Oshun yellow. I am Nigerian by cultural heritage through my dad's side, and my background is Yoruba. That is one of the Nigerian tribes. I'm proud to share that I practice Ifa. I cover my head to represent my practice spiritually, and I really work to infuse my own self-work that I cultivate through gathering knowledge around Ifa practices and gathering knowledge around Oshun specifically in order to really create tools that help people connect to African spirituality. I have a rich spiritual background like most of us in the diaspora. I was raised in Christianity and spent a long time really struggling and trying to find a sense of my identity, especially as a queer person, inside of a spiritual system that just really wasn't natural to me. Speaking of nature, Ifa is all about cultivating that connection to Mother Nature. It's all about understanding the forces of nature as elements that actually interact with us. Here's what I love about the understanding of Yoruba cosmology. The expression, as above, so below, really encapsulates the spiritual ethics in Ifa, that what we see and experience in the cosmos, which we can understand and interpret through astrology, the system of tarot, and divination through Ifa, also mirrors what we experience in the physical or material realm. So I, for example, love observing nature as a mirror of what's happening in my personal life and then the world at large. Often throughout the day, I'll observe the clouds changing. I'll observe the sun coming out when I'm experiencing good news. When the clouds change and it starts to rain, I know that it's a moment of cleansing and reflection and often introspection, right? So I'm happy to share that Abstractly African is both a community and a resource. We are a place where you can gather with questions, where you can also get fed weekly with encouragement, knowledge about Ifa and our connection to Oshun, who personally is over my head. And you can also get connected to community building tools. So we have week to week community building toolkits that share relational tools that help you net weave and create connections that are sustaining, regenerative, and ultimately rooted in Pan-African ethics. This is what it takes to truly build community that I believe can be the foundation of the new world. We are at this amazing time in world history where we are seeing lots of change, lots of rapid movement of migration, lots of changes in technology. And instead of cowering into fear, we have an opportunity to co-create worlds and ecosystems of loving care, where we sustain each other by values of empathy, empathy, compassionate curiosity, shared knowledge, and shared resources. These values, when they underpin how we engage each other relationally, allow us to have ecosystems that ultimately support each other, where our needs are met through a network of people, systems, and everything in between that is meant to keep us going and not just keep us surviving. So I invite you into this world that I am creating. I can't do it alone, and with your support through joining our online community, you can choose to subscribe with our website. You can choose to subscribe at Abstractly African. You can join our YouTube channel. You can also connect to us on TikTok and Instagram. We are here to support your creative evolution. I've taken the deep dive to really catapult my career and creative practice to support Black creatives through evolution, through spiritual evolution, and everything in between. We are here for you at Abstractly African. Ashe.